Hello. I'm going to talk through the third topic here when it comes to agreement. So we already talked through pronoun antecedent agreement. We've figured out that we have to figure out the verb first and then who or what is doing the verb. Once you know that, everything else becomes a little bit more clear. Okay? Then we talked about agreement with complex subjects. So this means that even if there's words between the subject and the verb, they still match. The last thing we have to talk through is agreement with compound subjects. So that means if a subject is combined with an and, or if a subject is combined with an or. So there are two rules here. If you join two nouns together with an and, that means the subject is plural because there's more than one. So the example here is Kanye West and the dancers wear sunglasses. So even though Kanye West is singular, because he's combined with the dancers, we need to match it with a plural verb. So that's pretty straightforward. When you have more than one thing, that's going to be plural. The thing that's a little bit more tricky is if you join two nouns together with an or a nor. The or kind of symbolizes as this or that. So it might not be plural. So in that case, you're going to use the whatever verb, or the verb should match whatever noun is closest to it. So two examples for this. If we say Kanye West or the dancers wear sunglasses, in this case, Kanye West is singular, the dancers is plural, and because the dancers is closer to the verb also is going to go with plural. So in this case, the dancers wear sunglasses. But if we switch it around, the dancers or Kanye West wear sunglasses. Here we have the dancers is plural, Kanye West is singular, but because Kanye West is closer to the verb's going to go singular. So it really matters whatever is closest to the verb, that's what it's going to be. So let's do a practice together. Remember that when you click into the practice, you have the option to go to lesson or practice. The lesson will bring you to some very useful tips in these purple boxes that go through rules just like I talked to you about right now. So I would really recommend looking at those. Once you're ready for the practice, let's do a few of these together. Either Lil Wayne or the neighbors needs to make 200 cupcakes for the bake sale. So in this case, Lil Wayne is singular, the neighbors is plural, the verb is closer to the neighbors. So the neighbors needs to make, the neighbors need to make. Need makes sense there. So because the neighbors is closer, that's the one I'm going to go with. Either Mike Wheeler or I is going to solve this riddle tonight. So same thing. I is closer, so you wouldn't say I is going to solve this riddle tonight. You would say I am going to solve this riddle tonight. So for this one, we have either several little rewards, plural, or one big one are enough motivation. So one big one is closer to the verb. So would you say one big one are enough or one big one is enough? In this case, one big one is singular, would be the singular verb. So that's what's going to make sense. Let's do one more. So though it seems like a strange coincidence, Beyonce and the musicians have the same favorite song. So here we're combining with the word and. In that case, we know that it's joining two things together. So if you're putting two things together, it's automatically going to be plural. So Beyonce and the musicians have the same favorite song. So we know that's plural, so we can think they have the same favorite song, or she have the same favorite song. We know that have makes sense here. All right, so those are the rules. If you are struggling at all, please reach out to me right away. Don't get stuck clicking it over and over again because that's not going to help either of us, okay? Let me know if any questions come up.